Alright, hey, what's going on, Smiley here, and welcome back to Free Indie Friday. Today, I've got a game called The Spooky Cave. Sturdy Blade will take that. Wooden Spear will take that. Iron Spear will take that. Potion will stash that. Adamant Axe will have that. Sounds pretty sweet, actually. So this is a free game that's available on itch.io and also Game Jolt. Did I just die to that slime? I thought I had my shield up. Okay. Right, let's try and explain how this works then. So I have a shield. I can hold down right click and use my shield to deflect. I can also attack in any direction that I click in, although my mouse cursor disappears when I attack, which kind of annoys me. You can also like swing to attack like this, so you could swing like that, which is pretty sweet. Let's pick up the spear, pick up the iron spear, stash the mallet, and stash the battle axe. I can hit tab here and go to my inventory. So the idea behind this game is that you can see in the top left, time passes, right? So the idea is that as you would in like a traditional turn-based dungeon RPG, crawler type thing. What's the shit? Roguelike. Okay, there you go. God, for some reason my brain couldn't think of the type of game that I play the most of. But yeah, time will stop. So you can see here, enemies will only move when in fact I move. Why did I how did I do that, like, super off the... I did that, like, really fast, like, sprint thing. Yeah, I did like that, and then it... Huh, I wonder if it's, like, dependent on a meter or something. Good mallet, potion, or stash. Just stash all of these. I actually quite like this spear. Yeah, so it's a really nice mechanic. It feels really good to attack things. I just ran into that bat, didn't I? Wow. It takes a while to kind of get a hang of the game. I haven't really got it yet, and I'm not really focusing well, so to speak. Oh god, that's not what I expected the potion to do. Okay. She's a long sword, that'll do. So yeah, it handles really nice and it plays really nice, but it doesn't quite work in the way I expected. Or like it doesn't. What's the word? It doesn't. I thought it'd be easier to play, like, but it's actually quite difficult. It takes a little while to master the way things work. Yeah, you have to swing to like hit stuff, and I don't know. It's hard to explain without playing it, but when you play it, you'll definitely see what I mean by like you have to play it to understand it. It's like I can't just hold my sword in direction. I actually have to actively swing to hit those guys or stab them. Like it doesn't just work the other way. Don't have enough gold for that. I'll take the long sword. We've already got one there, so rapier. Ooh, perfect for stabbing, huh? I might use it. Quite like my long sword. It's good for slashing. I like slashing. Right, let's descend. Okay, let's do decently well this time, shall we? Chopped up both the spiders, nice and good. Oh, there's one on the left I didn't see there. Where are we going? In here. Just got a text and it distracted me. It's okay. Doesn't actually need to be read. Kept thinking things are chest when they're not. It's actually kind of a shame the game doesn't have any music. I believe it is still being worked on. I had a quick look at the developer's Twitter. Why is this pot moving? Was the slime pushing it, or was the pot like possessed? This looks actually really scary. That's okay. They're really slow, so it's not really like a big threat. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure that the game is still being developed. I really hope it is, because I'd like to see something like this get a full release. Because at the moment it's like it plays well and it feels pretty good, and it's obviously like a really nice concept, but it is just sort of a concept at this stage of the game, right? Like there's there's not a huge amount of depth to it. Like most of the time, if I just sort of go straight up, I'll run into the exit for this particular level. Yeah, okay, they were pushing the TNT. The TNT wasn't possessed there. It's kind of encouraging, really. Like, screw up these chickens. There's nothing really. Let's just leave the chickens. Oh god, these guys look pretty scary. Oh, the chickens followed me. Oh, no, he hasn't. Long sword, sturdy blade. There's no real like complexity to the levels. There's nothing that pins you into a room to say you can't just sort of sprint through. Like it's nice and it looks nice and there's nice design in it. But other than balls, should have shielded there. I'm not really doing the turn-based stuff very well. It's kind of something that is quite hard to. What's the way? It's quite hard to. Oh, you have to pull back, huh? You have to like pull the opposite direction to shoot the bow. I like that you shoot the arrow and then it stops halfway. So I could like go over here, I'll shoot the arrow, and then it'll stop, and then I'll let it go through. That's actually really cool. Yeah, it takes a while to get used to the turn-based stuff. It really does. Yeah, the game just doesn't feel quite complete. It's just very lacking in some senses. Like the idea is sound, and there's definitely like a wow. I just like collat all those dudes. Dude, I own apparently. Okay, let's just sprint and go. Blood cap. Ooh. Oh, it's a mushroom. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a blood cap. Oh, there's a slime. I didn't even see the slime. Good damn. It's funny how without sound, it's much harder to notice things. When enemies make sounds, they're much easier to it's much easier to know they're there. Like I also don't make use of taking out like the best weapons and stuff for the circumstance that we're currently in. Like for example, I don't know, say there's a big group of enemies and swinging a weapon around would be really effective. I don't pause, go into my inventory and pull out a swinging weapon, do I? Like I just sort of go for it, you know? And that's obviously like the wrong way to play. Let's give these guys the poke. Yeah. Nice. It's obviously the wrong way to play, but it's just like it imbued into my head that a game like this is something that you just run around and play instead of take like time and make tactical decisions. But that's really nice. I like that like eventually you would start thinking like that and you start making these decisions, and there's definitely like some depth of gameplay that's available there. It just needs to be fleshed out, you know, like there needs to be more to it. It needs to be a bit more user friendly, you know, obviously it needs music, things like that. But I'd be really interested in playing a game like this. I think it looks nice, I think it plays nice. I just, you know, it's all around just sound. I'd love to see it developed further. It's something I'll definitely be keeping an eye on in the future, because I think it's got like just a bunch of potential. It'll just be really interesting to see how it goes. So anyway, I think I'm about to wrap this up. I'm going to probably finish this run, and then I'll end the video on this game. What I'm trying to do with Free Indie Friday at the moment is to not necessarily have one big video that is a multitude of free games, but just release several videos on the Friday that are all a bunch of different free games, like in their own videos. So instead of compiling them all into one video with 3 free games, I'll just make like 4 or 5 videos that all have the free games in them. God, you know, I'm very tired, a little bit hungover, and it really like screws with me when I try and talk to myself in my bedroom. For some reason, it just makes your brain not do the things that you need it to do. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and if you like this kind of video, if you want to see more free indie games, then please stick around, because there'll be a bunch of these going up today. Ta-ra.